Hey everybody, John here. I promised you guys an update a long time ago about this fire pit. And if you remember the last video, I kind of went through the design of the of this fire pit using a washing machine tub. Again, washing machine tub, some steel legs, and this was a wok that I found off of Amazon. Um, so I got a chance to actually build it, and here's the first step on the legs. I cut them to length, and then I made a little template and cut this little kind of fish mouth in the tube, and cut up some base plates here. But the fish mouth in the tube, it got bent back over, and then we used the clamp, and with the clamp clamped it into place, and then tack welded it up. Here's a better view of the clamp and the little flap over. So I got a nice little curve here. Welded them up, just MIG welded them, and then ground them smooth. And they came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with them. Okay, see another view of those. And so there's three legs for this. The next thing I had to do was make some legs. And the way I did that is I wanted to get them centered on on these plates, and so I went and marked the centers, and then I also marked the where the ends of the edges of the upright for the legs would meet. You could just barely see those there. Then let me go back here. Then we went and clamped them up, used some of these handy Harbor Freight 90-degree magnets to hold it in place, tacked it up, and then went and full welded them. And it came out okay. I'm a decent welder, not a great welder, but I can do okay. And then the next thing, we got three of those legs, 1, 2, 3, and the next thing was laying them out onto the tube, or onto the drum. And here you can see the washing machine drum. I've got it hanging from the garage rafters right now, so I can get it nice and level. And then I laid the legs up next to it just to kind of see where I wanted them. And then I also put the wok in there, and I wanted to see how the wok would fit and if I'd be able to get it in and out. And what I ended up doing was the three legs are not spaced evenly. Two of them are a little further apart, and that will allow the wok to go through between those two legs. And then on the other ones, it won't go through. Could have used a smaller wok, but I figured this was even a better solution because I had the wok, and second, it was a little bit larger and covered the bottom better. So there's just another view of how we got this lined up here. And I made some marks. And then, there's kind of the finish there. Let's see here. So then I made some marks here. And one of the things, this has got an enameled coating on it. And this enameled coating is a real pain in the butt to get off, to weld. So the original thought was going to be, oh, I'll just grind it all off, and it doesn't like coming off. So I ground what I could, mostly burned it off with a flap disc, and then was able to tack in the legs in a few spots. You see, this is my first try here. It didn't come out too good. The leg on the left, on the right side, a little better try after I had done a few spots. You can also see the wok and the wok support. This is just 1/2-inch tube, the kind you get at the home center. And I've got one of those tubing rollers from Harbor Freight, and I've got the 1/2-inch dies for it. And they work out real nice for making these round sections with this square tube. I just kind of rolled it tight so that it fit like I wanted it to fit on the wok. Nothing scientific or anything about it, just kind of judged for a good fit. Made some of these cross braces and just welded the whole thing in. It came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. To Here you can see the finished product next to a chimenea, and I think I saw here's the finished product next to a bar stool. Kind of give you an idea of the size of one of these units. And here's another view of everything put together. So then we got to try it, and these worked way better than I expected. Um, I think the combination of a lot of holes on the side, and then in the middle, it's got the spout where the agitator was in the washing machine. It allows air to come up through there, so it kind of injects air into the middle of the fire, and it was very clean burning. There was not a lot of smoke out of it. After the evening, it was a lovely evening sitting outside on a fall day, and myself and my girlfriend, neither of us smelled tremendously of smoke. It was really nice. Here's another view with a flash. You can kind of see it burned the wood cleanly. We had a mix of logs and construction debris, lumber. Not a lot came out the bottom, which kind of surprised me. I was expecting more ash to come out of the bottom, but the holes that are on the bottom are relatively small. They're basically almost the same size as the holes that are on the side. So, thinking about it, I guess that's probably about right. But it provided nice light, nice ambience, and a lot of heat came off of it. It was very pleasant evening. So here's the next day after I cleaned it up. Cleanup is a little funky because of all the holes. What you end up doing is taking a big green garbage bag and putting it over the top of the entire unit, taking the walk out. Put the big green garbage bag over the top, and then turning the entire unit over. And when you do that, the vast majority of the ashes end up in the garbage bag, and nice and clean. Bit of a waste for a big giant green bag, but I suppose you could transfer it to a smaller bag and use that again later, or you could just dump the whole thing out. If you've got a place where you've on the ground that you can dump the ashes. So another view of the finished product after first fire. It was a pretty cool project. I'm very happy with it. I would definitely build another one of these. That's for sure. I don't have any plans or anything available, but I suppose if you wanted to see some drawings for the legs, let me know. I can, especially that little template that I made for cutting out the notch for this nice little what do you call it? Nice little contour here. I'd be happy to share that if anybody reaches out to me in the comments. Thanks, and hope you enjoyed, and hope we'll put another project up soon.